Well, it's tricky out there, and there is some big scores. There's definitely some critical sections. There's some fun little barrels here and there. You just have to be, again, a truffle pig. You got to sniff them out. They're not really obvious when they come in, so you got to be really clever. And then also there's the rhythm thing. Like Jack got into a great rhythm in the last few minutes of that heat. Waves need to come your way, but you have to keep striking.
It is not uncharted territory for either, but the goal is to win this thing. Tyler Wright's going to get the first chance. Snaps off the top there, glides down the line, high float, puts it down, no problem for Wright. Arcing turn, more open face, solid start for Tyler Wright.
Yeah, some surfers won't paddle out when it's like this, but I see Tyler out here a lot.
Dimity, your thoughts on this opening ride for Tyler Wright? She's looking solid. Lakey finding a little barrel on the takeoff. Peterson then kicks out, wants to regain priority as Tyler Wright is still on the paddle back out. Wright's not going to wait for priority. Here she goes. Wave number 2 for Tyler Wright. Drops in, beautiful barrel, threads through that first section, gets the completion, high float on the inside, puts it down, and yells at the beach as she should. A dominant Tyler Wright in the opening exchanges, Ross.
That's not an obvious backdoor wave. This is all the way kind of pushed up against the channel and off the wall as she was paddling back out. And there's, that's the other thing we talk about is just being in the right place at the right time. And then Tyler, this is the kind of wave, Dimity, that she surfs great on. She's got good instincts, so she read this barrel well, and she really knows how to finish a wave. She's a competitor.
Oh, yeah, she read that wave so well just to slide out of the doggy door at that perfect time and managed to get that huge finish. And look, she's probably looking straight up to her teammates up in the house and going.
Looks like she likes the looks of this one, and she's going to go. Peterson looks discontent, kicks out priority, error to Lakey Peterson, Ross.
But I will say it was also sold well by Lakey because she kind of did a nice fake and then a little head flick back at the judges like, whoa, I wanted to go. But when you look back at that way, it was kind of a closeout.
Yep.
Peterson finds the barrel, threads through that, comes out with a little bit of spit, lip glide, puts it down. Lakey Peterson on the answer back, and she will get out of that combination, Dimity.
This wave, the one thing that will hold it back a little bit, the wave is softer, it's a little smaller, but it was a nice barrel. She was deep. It spit, which is always visually a cool thing for the optics. Like, oh, this is a pretty hollow wave, so hollow that the wave actually spits its guts out. And then a very clean finishing turn here. So if it's not an excellent score, I'll guess it's pretty close to it. She's right back in the heat.
Going as high as a couple judges with the 6.5s are also low of a 5.5. Live action back to Tyler Wright. 2 manual there for Tyler Wright. Fights for the finish and gets it.
Tyler's surfing really well. Closer to Tyler's. I was a little surprised by that score. That is a bigger wave for Lakey, and that's going to grab more attention from the judges. Again, Kaipo, that's that buzzword, critical. Is it a bigger wave? Is it, does it have a little more of that girth on it? And it did. She's reading these little backdoor waves can be tricky to time it. Ooh, out the back.
Catching up with Lakey Peterson. Emerging from a backdoor barrel. Peterson's going to kick out ahead of Tyler Wright and look to regain priority.
That's going to equate to better barrels, easier barrels. Wow. So that's a taller wave compared to the 6.3.
Previous to the cut, a week later, we will be debuting the final 4 episodes. Tyler Wright, tube hunting, finds a barrel, gets under the hook, high line exit for Tyler Wright. Looks to the oncoming section, gets a nice fin growing snap, looking for a 5.33 to retake the lead off of Lakey Peterson. Ross, your assessment.
She scrambled away under priority, so Lakey gave her this wave. It was a small barrel, but it was well surfed, and I really like the spark on that little tail slide there.
Tyler Wright's freed up under priority. Tyler Wright finds another little bubble, and that one, no harm, no fall, will not change the situation.
Tyler is eking away a little bit. Was it 7-6? Now it's 8-6. Wreck their heads up.
Well, Tyler Wright on to the finals. Lakey Peterson with a semifinal finish.